Welcome back to my NoFilter Podcast, everybody. You know, anybody else is fucking bananas, like, going ripe too fast? Like, any vegetable or fruit, really, in that matter. Like, is anybody's shit going bad as fast as mine is? Because, I'm gonna be for real with you guys, like, I'm spending, like, twice as much in produce because I just can't keep up with eating it. Like, there's always so much fucking vegetable to meat to carb portion you can have per meal. Like, I used to be a really big salad guy, but, like, when I would have salads, I'll throw chicken in it, or, like, I'll have croutons. Like, I'll really balance it out, but, like, that hasn't been me in a year, really. And, God, someone's playing their fucking highly subbed out car downstairs, fucking vibrating, making my fucking asshole itch. You know, I never understood, like, why that body part gets itchy. Oh my God, dude, there it is again. This motherfucker just cruising around the fucking parking lot. I never understood why that part of my asshole gets itchy. Like, it's always like the deep inner part of your asshole. It's not like on the outer side. I remember being like a kid in elementary school, and, like, you know, back then picking your ass was gross. And, like, it still is, you know, but, like, I remember being in fucking elementary school and you couldn't itch your ass. So what I would do is I would have one cheek hang off and then have the other cheek, like, solely planted on the fucking seat, and I would move my body very slowly back and forth, and I would itch it ever so slightly, and fucking no one would ever notice, but it would take about at least, like, you know, that commercial where it's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? It's kind of like that, but, like, how many back and forths do I have to do to scratch my asshole completely and feel satisfied? And then, like, even, like, picking out a wedgie, you know, be like, oh shit, you had to tell everybody that you're picking out a fucking wedgie. Like, nowadays, I just itch my balls, and I don't give a fuck if anybody like, I try not to do it around kids, of course, or, like, families, but typically, like, if I'm at work, and I gotta fucking, like, my underwear is fucking crushing my fucking ball sack, I'm pulling that shit out, no explanation. Will I make a comment like, damn, my fucking underwear is stuck to my ball sack? Yeah, of course I fucking will, but, like, I don't feel the need to acknowledge it like I did back in school. I hope you guys are enjoying your guys' week. This week for me kind of fucking sucked cock, honestly. Just busy, and I didn't know if my second job was going to call me in. And let me tell you guys something. If you guys know me well enough, in which a lot of you guys don't, a lot of new followers, which thank you for the support. But if you guys know me well enough, I don't like things last minute. If I ask, do I have to be there? Do I have to be there? Do I have to be there? Am I scheduled? What's going on? And you tell me no every single time. And then last fucking minute, you're like, hey, like, you might be going to work. And it's like, hey, fuck you. I asked 5 different times because, you know, if you send me on a work trip for X amount of days or weeks or months, whatever, I had to plan for that. That's just not something that I could just fucking, like, now I have no choice. I have no choice but to go and do it. But it's like, you're being such a fucking cuck by withholding this information and waiting till last fucking minute for me to get all my shit together and then head on out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this happened this one time where I had to go to some training event for work. And fucking, I bought groceries, and they said, hey, you don't have to go to this because, like, you're new, like, you've already done this training, yada, 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 right? And so I was like, all right, cool. And then 1 month later, they're like, hey, so you're leaving next week. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, so I ended up fucking buying a whole fucking thing of groceries for the week. It all went fucking bad. And just, oh my God. Yeah, I done fucked up, dude. I'm ready to get married. I think that's what that is. I think that will solve a lot of my problems because then I will never have to worry about leaving home. Because I know my strong, independent, confident wife can take care of it for me, right? So, I'm ready to get fucking married, man. There's just something about it. I want to live the married life so I can get divorced at 35 and have a midlife crisis as my wife's fucking another dude and I have to buy a Corvette that's high interest rate, high payment for 96 months. Oh my God. I'm gonna try going bowling this weekend if I'm not fucking free. Haven't been bowling in a hot minute. I did something to my fucking wrist, and then it wasn't the same for like 2 or 3 weeks. like just to throw a bowling ball and get out there. And I don't know if you guys notice, but I'm a really big bowler. I kind of go like through phases where I try to bowl as much as I can, but where I like to bowl is about an hour or so away, so I have to kind of travel for it, and driving a fucking gas guzzler or a truck does not help me any, but fucking, you know, I'm a big bowler. I'm gonna try fucking getting back out there. I bought this fucking ball. I bought $400 of bowling equipment, like a new bag, new ball, some rags, stuff like that. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna throw this thing? Because I'm not a fan of the ball or the way it reacts. I'm not gonna go on a fucking like tangent about it, but like I don't know. I wanna go bowling this weekend. And you know what just sucks, dude, is I do a lot of shit alone these days. Like, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, as you get older, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out and get food by myself, and then you just end up doing that. One of the greatest things I tell people is being comfortable lonely, but not too comfortable where you don't think of somebody else, or it. Like, there's a power to it. But do remember, though, that if you are lonely or some X, Y, and Z, sorry, I'm replying back to this message. If you guys are wondering, I'm always busy at this point. And it's always either an important fucking message. I'm always having, like, an important conversation. I gotta fucking do this. But as you can tell, the way the podcasts have been, I've been pretty busy, so they've been pretty scattered. And I'm going to keep fucking doing this. I'm going to find a way. If I have to switch just to gym content for a little bit or fucking vlogging, I will make this work. Anyway, I was on the topic of bowl. Oh, no. Like, there's just this inner peace that I find when I start doing things alone. And I used to crave to do things with other people, but just not anymore, man. I'm just so shut off from the world, and it's just so much going on in my personal life that it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go do X, Y, and Z by myself, Now, I won't go see a movie by myself, or I won't go sit in a restaurant, and, like, eat dinner. But, like, I'll for sure go bowling by myself. I'll go shopping by myself. Like, and, obviously I have John to hang out with. But a lot of people just started to piss me off, man. A lot of people are getting fucking lazy, dude. I saw kids riding scooters inside Walmart and I was like, man, this look like you should start walking. They're like, nah. And I'm like, all right. And, this isn't like this podcast, by the way, if you have not figured it out already, is a fucking bipolar express in this bitch. Like, it can either be me just rambling for the next fucking 30 minutes about bullshit, or me trying to be funny, stuff like that. But no, fucking, there's just a piece to it, man. There's just a piece to it. I've really just had the urge, though, lately, to fucking really run for president. And I know for a lot of people, that's just, like, not, like, if you've listened to my podcast, you're like, holy shit, this kid's probably the dumbest fucking option ever. But obviously, when I run for president, I'll be older. This podcast may be famous one day, or it might be dead. Who knows? But, I really thought about running for president. There's just a thought behind it where it's like, I think I have the discipline and honesty to really turn this bitch around. You know what I'm saying? Like, put me on stage, bro. I'm like the next Donald Trump, but not as... Well, no, I think I financially am smart too, I think I'm financially smart. I think, like, when it comes to running, all you have to do is just know how to play the game, right? Most of the time, politicians get up there and they do share what they actually want to do for the people, but me, I would be different. What I would do is I would show up. I'm gonna give out my whole campaign right now. You fuckers got 20 years to prepare for this, because I'm like 22 years old. No, wait, you have to be 45, right? Is it 45? Let's see, how old do you have to be to run for president? I think it's 45. How old do you need to be president? There we go. 35. Oh, wow. I thought it was 45 years old. It's actually be at least 35 years old and have been a resident of the United States for 14 years. What are 4 requirements to be president? Is there more to this? Okay, so what I would do, right, is because most of the time politicians get up there and they fucking just say what the people want to hear. Typically, like, you could tell because their speech is planned out. See, that's why Donald Trump stuck out so much. That motherfucker freeballed every single speech. And most of the time, half the speech is just him repeating what he said beforehand. He's like, we're going to build a great wall, you know, and I'm not going to try to do a Donald Trump impression. I'm not feeling the best, so fuck it, you get the idea. But this guy repeated, how many times did he say he's going to build a great wall in a speech? At least 3 or 4 times minimum back in fucking 2016, 2017. And there's nothing wrong with that. He started building that fucking thing, but they stopped it, didn't they? Anyway, no, but like, unless you're like Donald Trump, your speeches are planned out. But like, my campaign would run solely off of not draining the swamp, not doing this, not doing that. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna run as a Republican, but like, I'm gonna show up in there, my blue collared uniform. Like, I just got done working my fucking 12-hour shift, and what I'm gonna fucking do is I'm gonna get up there. I'm like, look, I know what you guys are going through. I'm going through it with you guys, and I think this shit's fucking stupid. And be like, I know what you're going through because I'm going through it with you. And I'm like, the gas is too fucking high. Rent's too high. Interest rates, get them the fuck out of here. Just like start screaming. The whole fucking crowd's going crazy. And then once I went over the hearts of many fat white Americans, I would be like, all right, now that you people have voted for me, anybody over the age of 87. 87, is that a good age? No, if you're over the age of 75 and cannot take care of yourself, you gotta go. Look, you've had a good run. 75, how many fucking days is that? Hang on. 75 times 365. That's 27,150 days. If you think about it and you divide that, if you just take the fact that you've been working for 50 years, times that by days, or how many? Shit. I almost thought for some reason that there was 12 weeks in a year. There's not. There's 56 weeks in a year, right? Yeah, I think it's 56. No, it's 50. No, wait. March, April, May. No, it's like 53 or whatever. Okay, I'm drawing a fucking blank. I'm not looking that up. But anyway, 53 weeks times 50 years. Dude, that's 2,650 Fridays this person got to experience in a young age. You're going to sit there and tell them, and if you take that, if you really dive deep and you divide it by 2, that's 1,325 paychecks. Now, if you times that by what I'm making an hour, holy shit. Wow. All right, I'm distracted. Anyway, my campaign would be that. I would show up, I would be there for the people, but then I'd be like, all right, all the disabled. No, I couldn't even do that, dude. I couldn't, because I'm partly disabled, so I'd fucking put myself in the ringer. Fucking no, but I would most definitely campaign off the people. No one's gonna die, but here's the thing: the old people aren't gonna like this. But if you've been working and you've been putting in Social Security, cool. But coming in with the new workforce and that new generation, I'm signing a law indefinitely saying if you are, anybody who's in it now is gonna get grandfathered in. But what my law would be, you're no longer gonna pay into Social Security. Like, it stops with this generation because it does not exist. It's fucking bullshit. And like, I'm gonna be honest with you. With a guy who doesn't like to read, I'm not gonna pass no 763-page bill. It's gonna be like 3 pages long with a Cheeto Puff stain in the corner. Because I was fucking reading it as I was eating Cheeto Puffs. Fucking Jesus Christ! Why the fuck is everybody always messaging me? I don't even know how to respond to this. But no, I think, to be honest, I think what would be scary is that if I actually ran for president, I would be fucking elected. Then what the fuck do? I have to ask all my friends who went to college for help. I already know who my vice president would be. Like, I already have that planned out. But like, I hate when my friends go. They're like, "Oh, dude, if you ran for president, man, I'd be so scared." It's like, really? You'd be scared? Not about the fucking... How about the people they have up there now, dude? We're on the brink of World War III. Every day's that, even if the world's at a calm state. And it's like, really? You're scared for what I can do? Dude, I can do so much for this country. Oh my God, don't I sound like a fucking... Don't I sound like a fucking lunatic? It's my way or get the fuck out! Oh my God. There's you know what? Speaking of yelling, or my whisper yell, You know that song? Hang on, I gotta pull it up. It's by Meatloaf. Anybody who knows the Meatloaf fucking artist, God, I'm drawing a blank here. Where it goes, ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. It's a woman's man. You know that song? It's called Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Older song, dude. For some reason, fucking whenever I hear that song, I just think of my dad, and it's good times. And so, I don't know. It's just like it's good times, but I remember my dad just always yelling. Fucking, and people are like, "Well, that's not good for you," and it's like, what is good for you? I feel like cuddling your kids is too much for you. I feel like not feeding your kids enough. I don't even know, like, what's the healthy standard for a kid anymore, because they're all fucking fat. Your kids are fucking fat. Speaking of fat kids, dude, me and Braden, so I went to go around with Braden because our job requires us to stay fit, and, my job does. He's just a new trainee, so that little fucker, what is this, top fragger to third? What a cuck. No, so we were running, and I ran like 4 miles. Braden only ran 2. And Braden's like, I officially feel like the fat kid. And I'm like, you know what, Braden? It's like, that's wild that you feel like that. I'm sorry you feel like that, but at least you know you can acknowledge it. Nowadays, no one wants to admit that their kid's fucking fat. It's like, really? Your fucking 7-year-old son is wearing the same size shirt as your 50-year-old husband. Get him off the recliner, you stupid bitch. Like, I'm starting to think the reason why they're phasing out those, like, one-piece desks, I don't know if anybody remembers those, but for the most part, that's what I had going to school. Like, those, like, one-piece, like, you put your books underneath the shelf there, underneath the seat, and then, like, the desk is connected to the chair. First off, made my ass hurt, but I had the best naps on those. Like, it's a meme, I get that, but, like, that's for real. Like, if you sat in those chairs and you slept in them, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, I think they're starting to get rid of those fucking things because kids are getting so fucking fat. You wanna know why everybody's driving fucking trucks these days? Because they gotta put them in the fucking tow and haul move and to carry them down that fucking highway as the engine's screaming for dear life. And it's just like, dude, I don't know. The country's cooked. Fucking, sorry. Okay, all right. That was a very emotional message I just got. I just received breaking news. My grandfather is dead. All right, moving on. Sorry, Grandpa, rest in peace, but Daddy's got to go to work. You know how it is. Pick up my rifle, put my boots on, and get on the field, boys. Yeah! I always thought about being a cowboy way back in the day. I promise you. There's sometimes, like, I feel like I talk with, like, a weird Southern accent, or, like, I talk ghetto as fuck from the... And all I think to myself is, like, damn, it's like, for real? Like, why am I here in life? Like, what has brought me to this that fucking, makes me this way? And apparently, like, I'm dyslexic as fuck, and I think it kind of carries over to, like, when I read and say things out loud, because I'll see a word, and I'll be like, dude, what the fuck? And I'll read it, and in my head it sounds right, and I switch it, like, last second when I say it out loud, and they're like, no, it's said like this, actually. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, does it, like, English is the hardest fucking language. Be happy I know it. Like, and, like, I don't know. I just think it's weird how this is the hardest language, yet I get made fun of the most because I can't speak it. It's like, yeah, I grew up with that. I'm not, like, Hispanic or anything. But it's like, goddamn, give a motherfucker a break. If it's the hardest language to learn, it's the hardest language to learn. But, you know what? I'm gonna go get a fucking drink. You guys could sit here in silence. Fucking thirsty and busting my ass. Oh. Okay, I'm back. guys. Sorry. I have nothing to play in the background because YouTube keeps flagging all my fucking videos. Even if I play my own podcast in the background, or like music that my friend makes, that one got flagged. That one got taken down because they flagged it and they said they weren't going to show it, and it was just a... It's nothing like that I can do, but like, oh, it's our term and policies, and I'm like, what about my own podcast? I can still play my own podcast, but they're like, yeah, it's considered copyright and fucking bullshit. Goddamn YouTube, you know how it is. All right, let's fucking look at what's going on in the news today. You know, I've been really looking at... okay. All right, I do this every podcast because everything we know is about... remember P. Diddy? Is he still in the news? What the... Paul Hyman is alive and well. Who the fuck is Paul Hyman? Or Heyman? Paul Heyman. Holy shit, I'm retarded. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I just can't reach it. Just in case this is on my podcast, tune in next time for the other one that I'm going to make. I don't know. I'm about to click on letters on my keyboard, and I fucked up and I put the hotkeys there, and I don't know which hotkey turns it off, so bear with me. All right. So anyway, there's a home for sale like in my town, and I want to know how much that bitch costs. Holy shit. No way this is... No way. That's ridiculous as fuck. $500,000 for a fucking bedroom? I need to figure out how to stream this to you guys. So you guys can fucking see this. Dude, why is this a $500,000 house? That's some gay-ass shit, man. Let's see. We're looking at the... Why, it's a fucking telephone pole. No way this is fucking... Yeah, this is not $500,000 to me so far. This is not claimed anything. Request a tour as early as tomorrow at 11. No, fuck you. I don't like the roof. I don't know what the whole deal is. Like, this is clearly an older house, but... Oh! This is the house I was talking about. I'm sure it was. Oh my god! This house ain't worth no $500. Ain't no way. Is it because of the location? I mean, the carpet's nice and clean. You know the carpet's getting cleaned by the vacuum cleaner when you could see the marks inside the floor. That recliner probably is the most comfiest thing you'll ever sleep in. That's a fucking gross ass shower. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this bathroom here. This is fucking ridiculous. The tile's fucking dog. Sorry, guys. I get, like, really stuck into this. And that's what the podcast is. Sometimes it gets dry as fuck, but I gotta push something out for you guys. Fucking... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is this Anne Frank's fucking bedroom? Oh, my God. What the fuck is this bed, dude? So, to put in this perspective... The bed is so if you walk in, right, the door pushes open. So the door interferes with the walkway in the bedroom. You know what I'm talking about? The hinges face them, not you. So when you open up the door, the first thing you fucking, like, you cover the window, and then you could walk into this. Is this even a twin bed? This is half a twin. This looks like the other half of the twin that got eaten in the womb type bed. Like, that's how small this shit is. Like a futon, but like folded up. And then like the bed frame itself is like a house with dolls on it. I hope to God this is for a kid. This is a gross ass bedroom. Like, I get... Alright, yep. Yeah, if you guys ever seen iCarly, this is the fucking... Why is this house $500,000 fucking dollars? Like, what's the... Is there any outside pictures? Like... Okay, so it's a full brick house. Like that old, like, New England look. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like... I don't know how to describe it. Like, the walls... it's built like they're fucking sidewalks. Dog shit. Right? But the garage is a very old Barney look. Decent backyard. Decent. Very decent. This is not what I was expecting, man. It's kind of fucking gross. I'm not really impressed. I think it's because it's on so much land. Like that, I was super excited to look at that house. A lot of yard. I mean, like, you can't get upset about that, but like, God, this fucking house too, man. Like, there's some nice houses for sale right now. Prices are coming down. It looks like interest rates. I moved people inside this house. All right, this is the house that we moved two old rich white people out of. They couldn't take care of themselves anymore, like at full speed, like they used to. So they were moving from this house to a house in, I don't want to go out the location because it's like a private neighborhood, pretty well known in that area. Out west. They moved an hour and a half out west, and we were putting a box, put all the boxes in the garage. Like, they weren't gonna make it. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but they were, I think, on their final months of living. Like, just by the way they were, and so we were on a move job, and John, like, moves a box, and from above him, a white box drops, doesn't hit anything, just a straight drop, and hits the floor. And all you hear is all this fucking china inside just shatter. From what I remember, we didn't tell them because they're like, oh, put it in the back. They were rich. They didn't care. Like, that was the thing. And then what made it even worse is at some point the wife did pass away. So they never even got to that box, but we just put it all the way in the back. And like, well, they'll get it back to this at some point. All right, nice little thing going on here. Nice. This is a lot better. This house I can see being more like 200. What the fuck? What? Okay, no comment. This is a nice house. This is the shit that I'm looking for in a house. I don't know. I think this is a good house for me. All right. This person's doing too much. But other than that, fucking. That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm done having important conversations. I don't even know why I think it's like always a good time to fucking do it. Dude, no one's life is at risk. At least mine's not. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and go to work like every person ever. All right, nestled in a quiet. What the fuck is this word? Nestled, Nestled, nestled in a quiet, friendly neighborhood. This cozy home offers an opportunity for those looking to add their personal touch, featuring an all-brick exterior and a 2-car attached garage. The property boasts a very large lot perfect for kids and pets, and those dreaming of garden oasis. Beautiful, mature trees adorn the property, providing shade and serenity. Serenity. The home's open concept layer. All right, you know what? That's enough reading. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. I'm just not a good fucking reader. Damn. I should get pre-qualified. Oh, shit. Hold up. Let's do some math here really quick. If this is why the fuck is that so expensive? Okay, so this is how the estimate is $1,400 a month for it, and for a 30-year mortgage. Wait. 1,400 times 12. That's $17,000 a year. That's not including taxes. For 30 years, that's a if you're just going based off no interest, how the fuck does that work? How the fuck does that work? The house could say it's 150. Okay, so right here, the estimate monthly payment is $152. Okay, but all right, that drops it down about $350, right? No, $250. But if you do 1152 times 12, that's $13,824, and you times that by the 30-year mortgage you're offering, that's still $414,000. You're paying out the ass in that motherfucker, dude. Oh my god. And hell nah, bro, hell nah. I mean, like, that's the mortgage. That's what I was saying. I was like, that was like the average they were giving out, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like, okay, hang on. If that's the case, how many fucking fuck. How many years are you doing that for? How many years? We're gonna say it's $14,000 a year, putting some towards a deductible, and then you got like do $20,000. No, it would be It'd be more like a 13-year loan at that point. Hope to God it's only 13 years. But goddamn. Never, dude. The fucking interest rates in these motherfuckers are crazy. I'm curious about this one house. Sorry, guys. I just get carried away and I start rambling about fucking house. I'll get off this. I'll get off this topic. Oh my god, dude. The Olympics are over. Thank fuck. I think the Olympics are cool. I love being America. I love winning all the gold, the silver, the bronze, and just taking place and all the above. And just showing Australia that not only do we sound normal with good dental, but we fucking know how to win medals. Australia just pisses me off when it comes to just their country as a whole. It's like, is Australia really doing anything besides surviving every fucking day from spiders and shit? Like, goddamn. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it says Taliban shows off abandoned U.S. military hardware as they celebrate 3 years since the return to power. You know what's fucking crazy to me is that I don't know whose fault that would be. But fucking they left all that military equipment there. And how do I put this? They blamed Donald Trump for a bad exiting, but fucking how do I put this? They lied to us pretty much. They lied to us because I'm gonna be for real with you. That you can't say that we left nothing there, not a trace, and now they got our fucking military equipment. You know, that's what's gonna make the wars harder. We go somewhere and we fucking just leave shit. It was a bad pullout game, you know, like your fucking father and your mom when they're having birthday sex, because that's the only time your dad ever got fucking pussy, you stupid bitch. But like, I'm reading this article and it's just like, how the fuck did we let a fucking douchebag president, Joe Biden, tell us that we left nothing behind? They blamed that on Trump, but right here they're saying, oh, suddenly it's been 3 years since they returned to power. And if we were to go back there, it would be so much fucking harder. I don't know why as a country we don't fucking just level these places, dude. Like, places. Unless, like, the whole world gangs up on America, in which case that wouldn't matter anyway, because what we do is we would pull all our troops home. We guard those borders, man. Canada ain't gonna do shit. They're not gonna participate in the right or left, but, you know, southwest, you know, southeast, you cover all those fucking borders, and you let them try to come in. They ain't gonna come in, dude. There's a American with 2 guns behind every blade of grass, is like some saying, you know, and it's just like, no one's gonna fucking take that from us. No one's going to. I don't know what to reply to that. Fucking. Sorry, guys. I will never text people again during my podcast. But no, I think we need to stop funding these countries. We need to stop fucking. We need to stop lying to the American people. That would also be another thing if I ran for president. I would be like, nah, fuck that, dude. I would truly fucking. I would not lie to American people. Like, look, you know, food's expensive because I don't know why. I would be honest. So I'm just being 6 gaslighting. I'm bad at gaslighting, dude. I do it too much. So I'm off topic here. I'm reading these articles, and that's what starts getting me carried away. Is I start getting quiet because I'm trying to read. Come on, dude. Why the fuck when you click on these things? What the fuck? Where is my article I wanted to read, you fucking dickbags? I want to fucking do condoms that actually work. It's a 6 minutes read? Oh my god. I can't. I literally cannot find anything on this. It was kind of a waste of my time. Here's what McDonald's ice cream is really made of. I think it's made of actual fucking ice cream. Dude, how long is this one? A 3-minute read. Bullshit for someone with a fucking actual IQ. My shit doesn't work. 7 discount seniors only get that. God. I'm so sick of old people, dude. Oh, God. I'm looking at what's going on in the world. I'm trying to find something funny to read. Yep, no, there's nothing going on. I asked 5 egg farmers the best way to hard boil. It's a fucking egg, bitch. Throw it in a boiling pot of water, wait 7 minutes, and take it out. Cyber criminals linked to China are going after Russian targets. All right. All right, what's going on here? Ron DeSantis signs anti-woke law to stop banks from freezing Florida. Okay. I'm very confused on where that guy stands. Like, I don't know. You know what's also weird is that I look at Florida as like a southern state, right? But like none of them have this like funny accent right here. It's like the accent kind of goes from like Midwestern, southern, and normal. Florida sounds almost the exact same, right? Like I don't think I've ever heard of a fucking Florida man. Jesus Christ, I'm drawing a blank on a Florida man sounding southern. Russia's throwing away an advantage of a Soviet-style tank by building a weird cage. Russia's such a fucking cuck, dude. Recalled cucumbers linked to at least 449 illnesses have been pulled from stores. Oh, I don't want to follow them. Let's just follow the NBC News. CDC says it's a fucking vegetable. How are they getting these diseases on them if they fucking... What? Dude, I swear to God, this angle looked like a butt cheek. Alright. Fucking... Alright, I'm done reading the news. Well, it was a little bit more of a drier podcast today, but I really had nothing going into this. I do apologize, guys. Like, it's been a fucking hectic time for me. And I have not decided if I want to just start recording like my drives with John. I just have not gotten there yet. And I haven't figured out how to do it, but I'm asking you guys here. Like, it might switch, it might not, on how I do this. But moving forward, it might be a little bit different for a little bit, in the next coming month or so. So, bear with me. I'm sorry this was a drier podcast. I don't have much going on right now. As you know, I kind of sound congested. Haven't been feeling 100%. I've been taking COVID tests, like every 3 days or whatever, because fucking my friend has daughters, so I try to make sure I don't give anything to them, because Braden was a dumbass, and Braden didn't tell me that he actually tested positive for COVID, and I went to go see him, but fucking no, it was a more drier podcast. I haven't decided on where I want to go from here. On where I want to take my content. I've been posting reels here and there, trying to get the feeling of what I'm trying to do here. And they kind of seem to be going okay. It's a mixture of yes and no. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm working on that. Support's always good. I appreciate that so much. And then I'm going to try doing a podcast tomorrow. I'm going to try getting one of my friends on here. So I think it should be a good time. Other than that, I'm sorry this was a drier podcast. I know I've repeated myself one too many times. If I don't like it, I'll probably end up taking it down. But who knows? I like looking back at old podcasts, because I've truly have grown from where I've started. I like to think, and I think it's kind of important to evaluate where the fuck you go and where you come from. Because I don't know, man. There's just a feeling about it that, like, of accomplishment, I guess. Because I never thought I'd get here. Like, yeah, I'm drawing a lot of blanks today. I have a lot of stuff going on. Currently, dealing with a lot of fucking bullshit. Like, right now, I mean, my phone's been blowing up all fucking day about work. And it still is. So, bear with me on that. But, no, I love to listen to the podcast I did fucking a year ago, man. The growth is crazy. I am trying to take some of those jokes I have in there and trying to rebuild them, Give them a better name. Moving forward, I'm going to start fucking deleting the old ones I don't like, saving them in a personal file, maybe reuse the material and start over. I love just like raw podcast. I love raw. Oh my, what was another word I could not pronounce? Thoroughly. I can't pronounce thoroughly. That shit pisses me off. I'm going to call someone on this. You guys know her, but I'm not going to name her. I'm not gonna take her off the fucking speakerphone. She doesn't answer the phone, I'll be very upset. Still going. If I get left on a voicemail, I'll be very upset. No way. What a bitch. Do me a favor. Don't call me back. If I get a call back, I'll be very upset. I'm just saying. Because it's like, I hate when people do that. That's my biggest fucking like pet peeve. Where it's like, oh, I called you, and then they text you, what's up? It's like, no, I do that too. Hear me out. I do that too. But fuck that. Like, I feel like it, I think like, how do I put this? I look at it as a form of like disrespect, because it would have been funny for the podcast. But I can't say the word thoroughly. And me and Claudia, that's who I was going to call. We have like a list going where it's like, hey, these are the words you say and can't say, because I'm fucking stupid or something. And I fucking just kind of pick up and move forward from there. I'm losing my fucking conscience here, dude. Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, this is Scattered Ass Podcast. I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to try doing another one tomorrow before I head out, or I'll do one when I come back home. Thank you guys all for the fucking support that you guys have given me and will continue to give me, especially on shitty podcasts like this. And if you made it all the way through on this podcast, I promise you I will get better at this slowly but surely, and I'll have more guests on. And fuck it. Other than that, if you guys like it, subscribe. Don't share this one. I'll share it, but don't share it. Like it, subscribe, it's free. And then go check out my OnlyFans. I only post few pictures, but I'll talk to you guys later.